Hello, I'm Ian House.
And I'm Jody Starks.
And Vietnam Pro Wrestling is back. This July 30th at Taki 7 Studios, a whole new show after the runaway success that was Saw.
Saw, a sellout at the door, turning away fans, one of the greatest shows ever seen in Southeast Asia. Everybody left that show happy. Word of mouth on our wrestling company is huge, so be smart. Make sure you book your tickets early because this show is guaranteed to sell out.
Vietnam Pro Wrestling, Ultimate Collision.
Opening the show, we have the first ever VPW champion, Sid Nguyen, facing the enforcer D. Austin, and this one has gotten personal.
Yeah, it's quite the rivalry. The towering monster that is D. Austin is not happy with Sid.
He's furious with him. This started way back in the beginning of 2022 when Sid chose D. Austin to help him dethrone champions VTX. However, they weren't successful.
No, VTX just too smart for the new team. They worked as a better tag team, they worked better together, but D. Austin was not happy with this result.
Absolutely not. He blamed Sid clearly. Once the match was over, he attacked Sid, he chokeslammed him, and he put a real hurt on his former partner.
Yep, he absolutely destroyed him, left him in the ring. But it turns out that was not enough for the big man. At the last show, Sid taking on Kira when D. Austin's music hits, distracting Sid and letting Kira get the win.
Yeah, Sid lost. I mean, that's going to hurt his pride. Is a very prideful wrestler. He's one of the top wrestlers in Asia right now. And for him to lose to Kira in the way he did, he is furious with himself. D. Austin, his music hit, absolutely distracted him. Not only did Sid lose the match, but again came the choke slams from the enforcer.
So now's their chance, one-on-one, this July 30th, Ultimate Collision. Who is going to be the better man? Is D. Austin going to get his revenge? Is Sid going to prove he's a smarter, more technical, more competent wrestler and put this feud to end?
Right, we have two very different animals here. We've got a force of nature, as you said, and we have a master technician. Both who hate each other at this point.
Yeah, they really do now.
They're going to open the card. We're going to see fireworks. I do not know who's going to win, but I would not want to be the loser.
In our second match of the evening, we have the largest match in Vietnam Pro Wrestling history. And by that I mean it is a six-man tag. The first ever six-man tag in Vietnam Pro Wrestling history. Team Rocky versus Team CVP.
Yes, we have quite the rivalry going on here. CVP fought Rocky in a hardcore match that the fans are calling one of the greatest hardcore matches in Asian history. That feud has continued after that match. Rocky lost his belt at the last show to Tyler, who was there to rub it in his face. CVP taking a selfie with the unconscious Rocky. I mean, the man has no shame.
Who's CVP got with him?
CVP has chosen his team, one of the most unstoppable forces in VPW right now, the National Treasure, Andy. He's on a win streak. He has been kicking poor wrestlers' heads off, and referees if he can. So he has picked one of the most dominant champs to be on his right-hand side. At his left, he has picked Fugo, the man that started VPW, the man that trained Rocky himself, a man whose catchphrase is headbutt the world. Rocky has his work cut out for him with the two killers CVP has added to his team.
Yeah, having Fugo Yumeji here in VPW is a huge pull, a huge grab, and it's something very interesting. This is a man who has worked around the world for decades. But on the other side, we have Team Rocky, and Rocky has an interesting team. He has pulled the up-and-coming new star, He Draco. This man has been surprisingly athletic for a man of his size.
He's blown the crowd's minds. He can leap from the turnbuckle. He's a tall guy. He's got strikes. He is a brand new, exciting talent.
And his other tag team partner, Kira has been making a surprising rise in the last few months, coming back from a shocking loss to Andy,
Right.
but returning much stronger, new gear, better attitude, and really ready to make his mark on VPW.
This is an important battle for Rocky, and he has picked two of the most upcoming, exciting stars VPW has to offer. Now, CVP has picked two of the most terrifying stars in Southeast Asia. Andy is a young guy, but he is the new face on the block that is really making waves. On the other end of that scale, we have a bona fide Japanese legend whose catchphrase is headbutt the world. He is a terrifying man that I'm going to be scared to just be in the same room as. So this team of Rocky, Draco, and Kira have got their work cut out for them. On our last show, we had Tyler dethrone Rocky and take his belt. We have, after 1,001 days, a new champion, Tyler Lay. Tyler Lay doesn't currently have an opponent on this show. However, he is making waves internationally.
Yeah, we have some breaking international news coming from Singapore. Eurasian Dragon has a message for Vietnam Pro Wrestling and, more importantly, Lay Tyler.
Vietnam Pro Wrestling, hello, it is me, the Eurasian Dragon, and I am the founder of Ring of Rebirth. Tonight here in Singapore, Ring of Rebirth and myself just made history by launching our very first show, Press Start. And I heard that over in Vietnam, history was made very recently when Rocky Hun lost his VPW Openweight Championship after 1,001 astounding days. So congratulations to Lay Tyler, becoming the new VPW Openweight Champion. But you see, that's the thing about openweight titles, isn't it? And you could be a cruiserweight, like yourself, you could be a heavyweight, like myself, but either way, everyone is allowed to throw in their hat for a chance at the VPW Championship. So Lay Tyler, the congratulations ends there, because right now, I'm asking you a question, Lay Tyler, from me over here in Singapore, from Ring of Rebirth, to you in Vietnam, Vietnam Pro Wrestling. Lay Tyler, put your VPW Openweight Championship on the line against the Eurasian Dragon. I've been in this industry for 10 years. I've wrestled in 10 countries. I've main evented in 5 of those countries, and I have won 5 championships. Lay Tyler, I hope to add one more championship to my repertoire, and that is your championship, the VPW Openweight Championship. So what say you, Lay Tyler? Put the title on the line against me.
Well, you've heard it from the man himself. A man who has wrestled in 10 different countries. He was the first ever Singapore Pro Wrestling Champion, a multiple tag team champion. He has seen what's going on in Vietnam. Vietnam right now is the mecca of pro wrestling in Southeast Asia. The championship is something that Eurasian Dragon has set his eyes on. He has collected belts throughout Asia and the world. And now he's set his eyes on Tyler. How do you think Tyler's going to react to this?
Yeah, it's a difficult one for Tyler. What does he say to this challenge? He has just won the biggest prize in Vietnam Pro Wrestling, but to be surprised from someone from the outside and a veteran of the game in Eurasian Dragon, I'm not sure how he's going to react to this.
The gauntlet has been thrown down by one of the most formidable competitors in the whole of Asia. How will Tyler respond?
Yeah, it's an interesting one. We are waiting with bated breath to hear from Tyler. Keep your eyes on the Vietnam Pro Wrestling YouTube page. I'm sure Tyler will be responding to this huge challenge.
And July 30th, we know Eurasian Dragon is going to be here. How is Tyler going to respond? Ladies and gentlemen, our main event is a huge one. We have defending champions VTX against Mystic Warriors, finally getting their shot at the Vietnam Tag Team Championships.
Yep, Mystic Warriors are dying to get their hands on that championship. They have been working their way up the roster, taking any challenge that comes before them, including at our last match last show against Venom Shank, where they put on a dominant display and earned themselves this shot at the title.
Yes, that match was voted the match of the night by our fans in attendance. An incredible war, which shows how much Mystic Warriors really care about winning those titles. They put it all on the line. They won the big one. Zoom in, risking life from limb.
Flying through the air.
Right, let's take a look at that. You can see, zoom in, puts it all on the line to get that W. It was a heroic effort to beat a constantly cheating Venom Shank, and Mystic Warriors, through sheer determination, chemistry, hard work, took the victory and earned this title shot.
Question is, are any of those things enough to beat the Vung Xperience? VTX have been the dominant champions for the past year in VPW. They have destroyed any team that comes before them. They have a certain chemistry that I do not know if even Mystic Warriors can match.
Right, they are high school friends. They are milk tea drinking party boys. They love driving their scooters around Vung. They spend every waking minute together, drinking bubble tea, talking about wrestling, and whooping a little ass.
Yeah, as you can see, great friends, but also fearsome opponents. Vung Xperience have an amazing selection of offense, and they've put away every team that have come before them. In particular, the Viva Avalanche.
Right, devastating maneuver.
A huge elbow delivered by Fom off the shoulders of Damien, and it has put away every team in Vietnam Pro Wrestling. It has never been kicked out of.
Right, I mean, it rightly finishes everyone coming from the towering height of Damien. What we have here is VTX, two childhood friends, grew up fighting each other in high school, became one of the most dominant tag teams against two childhood friends who dreamed of becoming tag team champions. We are talking lifelong dreams, facing lifelong dreams, one night, one winner, and we are going to see a dream met and a dream destroyed.
Yeah, two equally matched teams, so equally matched that they have both beaten each other one time.
Right. I can't wait for this match. I'm a fan. I want to see it as much as you guys do. This is going to blow the roof off Taki Studios.
As you said earlier, the last Mystic Warriors match was match of the night. This has potential to be match of the year. As you can see, we have a huge card lined up for July 30th. Vietnam Pro Wrestling Ultimate Collision is going to be a huge show. There are still tickets available in short supply. Get them as soon as you can. Check out the details below the video and keep your eye on this YouTube channel.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a shoot. This will sell out. Do not wait for these tickets. If you wait even a week before the show, we were turning people away at the door. You must book your tickets early if you want to come to the hottest show in Saigon, because the demand is high.
Yep, one more time, July 30th, Taki 7 Studios. I'm Ian House.
I'm Jody Starks.
Vietnam Pro Wrestling.